Well, this is a reset cigar. It's Is it 6 in the morning, and it'd be early, real early summer, more like late spring. But because the winter went so long, it was feeling like early summer. But then it rained. It was so nice yesterday. But then by 8 o'clock, it rained a lot, and I was an hour away in Hamburg, over the mountain there, and I had a great event over at um, Cigar International with Placencia, and um, I also picked up some cool cigars, some stuff that I haven't reviewed before, and also obviously I reviewed Opus X many times, and it's not Opus X is just a vibe. Regular Opus X, I can smoke those cigars the rest of my life. I mean, not every day. I mean, I wouldn't mind smoking every day, but any cigar, like the same cigar every day. Cigars, you kind of, it's like an exercise. You got to mix it up. You can't just, I mean, you could just have the same cigar every day, but if you're only having a cigar once a week, I guess you could have the same cigar once a week. But if you have a cigar every day, it's good to mix it up, just so you don't get stale in your mind, so you don't get numb. My point is, though, I've never had this size. I've never seen this size. This is a banger. This is the Petit Lancero, which is a little torpedo there. It's 6 1/4 by 39. That is about as an extreme optimal size you can get for a cigar. It's not like, well, you chose your strength. So for beautiful cigars like Opus X, a 39 gauge with 6 1/4, you're getting just a little longer than you would take like a Toro. At 39 gauge, it should really amplify what it is. That's where you look at that's the correct thing. When you have oh shit. I had a regular cutter at my house, and the cutter here is one of these. Fuck, I don't feel like going and getting the other one in the house. Now the birds really don't shut the fuck up in the morning. Oh god. That Opus X smell. And you can fit this right up your nose. Oh, what a vibe. What a vibe. Perfect construction. I picked this up for $15 PA. $15 PA. Pennsylvania. Hey, there was a whole box there. You say, Richie, why didn't you... I might need to get my other cutter. Richie, why didn't you buy more, Richie? What are you, stupid? I guess I am. This is going to take some time. Every time. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. We're almost there. One more. That's perfect. Okay. There we go. I didn't want to cut the whole torpedo off, but so this is 39 in the bottom. I'd say up here probably around 35 or 36. Actually, it's a great draw. That cold draw is fantastic. My match is wet. Oh shit. Here we go. I should be able to toast and light this in one match, because this is such a small diameter. Oh, that chocha smell. Oof. Oof. Nice. Oh, God. The aromatics on this. Aromatics. We're already winning. We're already winning. We're already winning. We're winning. We're winning. We're winning big time. I guess if you're smoking Opus X Petit Lancero at 6 in the morning, a cup of coffee on the deck, could be worse. Now these matches kind of suck dick. I'm not even mad. Perfect draw. Soft, gentle heat. Just take your time. See how the fire moves. Catch the edges. Yeah, you do it right from the beginning, and they don't have to worry about it. Oh God, that's a perfect cigar. That's a godlike cigar. When something is that good, when something's a godlike cigar from the beginning, my God, like, fantastic. As a guy with, white man with a red face, chewing the skull, little hand, just little hand, little hand, little hand. I'm at a medium full right now. 70% darkness, medium full, long, heavy, pungent finish. Tastes and feels like Opus X, but it feels like a more intense, slightly more spicy, but way more pungent than normal from the get-go. And that finish is insane. Guys, that's the fucking, holy shit. This in 39, I've never had this cigar. And the syrupy, magical sweetness of that Fuente charred wood and that magical, sweet, syrupy, almost like pancake syrup. I am correcting the balance right now. See, like 2 days I had this week, those flavored cigars by Macanudo. Macanudo, peace be upon it, no diddy. It's a great brand, but nobody makes good flavored cigars. But I did it for the channel, you know what I'm saying though? I did it for the channel. And I did it for the channel. And I had to correct it. A solid medium full. Almost a heavy medium full right there. Guys, I can't stress it enough. If you're looking for Opus X and you want it heavier, bolder, for $15, I should have bought a few more of these. Kinda mad at myself. Kinda mad at myself. At least I bought, what, $15 for Opus X? I don't care if it was any size. If it was even like a 4-inch version of this for Opus X, like $15. Like at $15, like realistically, at that lounge, at Cigar International, you gotta say, okay, from 0 to 15, any cigar in there, from 0 to 15, is it equal to this or better? And that's not like just saying being like an Opus X fan, by the way. For $15 and under, no matter the size of the blend, meaning just $15 and under, is there a cigar equal or better than this at the shop there at PA price? The answer is no. No. So smoking Opus X for this price, plus I got 10% off a veteran discount. That's $13.50. Fuck, I'm stupid. I should have bought the whole box. Well, I think they open up at 10 a.m. I could finish this, take an hour nap, and then shower and head back over the mountain. I'll tell you what, I didn't get back till like 1 a.m. And that ride in over the mountain last night, early in the morning, whew, It should have been an hour. It took me an hour and a half. I was going slow. Everyone was like hydroplaning, and who cares? What is this? The weather, auto, guys. This is a banger. That's a guy-like cigar. This might be one of my favorite Opus X sizes. Granted, you're going to get probably less time due to this 39 gauge, but it's a 6 1/4. It is significantly bolder and heavier in this size. Now, here's the thing. If you really love the magic of like a Robusto or Toro size Opus X, but you like that, it's more beautiful than strength, then stay with that. For me, I love smoking cigars in all different sizes. Within my personal preference, though, I love Opus X. But if it had a regular Opus X, let's say Robusto or Toro, but if Opus X had any weak points, right? Because every cigar has a category it doesn't do the best, right? Like Padron is no problem with strength and spice on a 64-26. But no one's really going to say Padron is like beautiful. Fuentes make beautiful cigars in the high end. But generally you're not going to really say Fuentes are known for being strong. So the fact to get this cigar in a 39 gauge, but still get time at 6 1/4, let's just call it 6. Well, I'm going to smoke this PG style because I'm not in a rush. I'm going to go and come back. But I wouldn't say it's smoky fast at all, but I'm going to take my time. Yeah, that's going to probably be Petit Lancero. That's going to be my favorite Lancero of all time. A Petit Lancero, Opus X. Godlike, banger. First cigar of the morning, no sleep. No sleep. I'm resetting my palate on no sleep. Perfect cigar. Opus X in Petit Lancero. I don't even need to describe the flavor. If you know Opus X, just fucking get this. Like, there's no other cigar tastes or feels like Opus X. A lot of people have come and gone, and a lot of people have made some great higher end cigars, like Liga Number 9. Llama Forte, the Davidoff Nicaragua. These are world-class cigars. And in their own right, there's things they do better than Opus X. But nobody can make a cigar like Opus X. The Opus X is just, it's in its complete own category. They can make a brand and just only sell Opus X in different sizes, just a regular line, and that would be a great brand. If you had stores that only carried that store will be selling cigars a lot. But then you throw in the price on this for $15. When you think about $15 today for a luxury cigar, that's like upper mid-tier. You're at like Tabernacle price points. You're like at upper mid-tier AJ. You're like at barely a Neho in PA. Maybe, oh, definitely Don Carlos, a larger Don Carlos in PA. But the point is this: beautiful charred wood, nice amount of black pepper spice, other things going on that just remind you of magic. Literally magic, like I don't know, just I don't know. Picture like a female hot clown with like big tits, like Harley Quinn. And she's dangerous, but at the same time she smells nice. You're like, I don't know what's happening, but you got nice tits. Magic. Yeah, it's magic. It's definably undefined that nobody has a cigar like Opus X. Nobody. So the good thing is just don't try to make an Opus X and you'll be fine. There's very few cigars that I go back to because I've smoked and reviewed too many. Opus X is one of the main ones that I always go back to. Now, due to the limited availability, they are available, but it's not like every shop all the time has them. And due to when you do find them, might not be the size you want or price you want, because there always could be gouge. So this being in a size I want, and for $15, I'm actually really mad at myself. I'm quite mad at myself for not buying more of these. And I picked up the Destino Opus X, the short one, the Oscuro, for $14. I guess I'm more mad about that too. So that was 14. I bought one. That hurts me saying that. I got two Opus X's for $29. I should have bought more. I don't even need to listen. If you can get these online at a good price, you're not going to find them online for a good price. Fuck. Here I am having a great cigar experience. Oh, no sleep. And I'm ruining it because I'm mad at myself for not buying more of these for $15. Oh, I'm sorry, $13.50 with the veteran discount. And that would make the Opus X Oscuro, the short one, is shorter but fatter. It's like a it's like a 4.5 by like what, 48 or something like that, or 46. Torpedo. Anyways, those were 14, so it would have been like around $12.75. But I'm happy smoking this. Absolute godlike cigar, absolutely box worthy. I think Opus X should be smoked in the morning. Start your day, or pull an all-nighter and smoke an Opus X. I will say this is the first time I pulled an all-nighter and smoked an Opus X after breakfast. This is the time to smoke this cigar. Absolutely marvelous. This cigar in this size, normally Opus X is going to hang around a 4.8, give or take, depending on the size and the experience, No lower generally than a 4.75, and then generally nowhere higher, like a 4.85, maybe, give or take, maybe a little more. This is a 4.9. I can't, at this point, this cigar in this size, I literally can't ask or dream of any more. But if you did any more, I would be, I'm kind of like in a euphoric state, being how tired I am. Definitely one of the spicier Opus X I've ever had because of the size. Magnificent. Smoking like a fucking dream. This might be my favorite size for regular Opus X. It really increases the spice and the charred wood. Still plenty of sweetness though. But due to the skinnier size though, the sweetness is not in the forefront. Whereas if you went with like Robusto or Toro, the sweetness is going to be more in the forefront and all the other magical stuff. And this does still feel magical, but it still has a more heavier, longer finish vibe from the first puff. And definitely more spicier, more charred wood off the bat. So it kind of feels like if you had a Toro or Robusto, like in 50 or 52 gauge Opus X, but if you started off the cigar like in the end of the second third, early last third, that's what it does starting the cigar in a 39 gauge. That's the way I'm looking at it. So a 52 gauge cigar, once you get to like the end of the second third, early last third, it's kind of like where a 39 gauge version of that cigar starts off, if that makes any sense, due to the concentration of the power with the small gauge. For $15, plus I got 10% off veteran discount, $13.50 plus no cigar tax. I am really mad at myself for buying one. I think that's the dumbest. Smoking this in the morning, fantastic. Buying one of these only for $13.50. I got to go back. I am having a great time here. Perfect construction, perfect draw. I'm going to drop that ash. It's a very skinny gauge at 39, but I'm at a heavy medium full, and normally you're not at a heavy medium full in Opus till like the last inch. Great construction. 39 gauge. 39 gauge. 39 gauge, and that thing held the ash, man, like it was glued on. This might be my favorite size of Opus, and if I factor in the price point, $15 plus veteran discount, $13.50, it's probably going to be my favorite Opus and one of my favorite cigars I ever had, if we're factoring in what you're getting per dollar. Does that make any sense? Like per dollar spent. This for $13.50 after the discount is unreal's not even the word. To have a cigar on this caliber for $13.50, I can't stress that fucking enough. I mean, Opus X, fucking 6 1/4 by 39 for $13.50 after discount. I mean, bro, because price is not the cigar, but then it's also it represents access to the cigar. And when I think about $13.50 compared to other cigars I could have had, the list really isn't long at $13.50 compared to this. So that's how you say, is a cigar worth more than its money, or less, or equal? You smoke the cigar, think about the price, then you think about what else you could have got for that price, then what else you could have got for less money, and what else could you have got for maybe a little more money. And I can't stress it enough. Holy fuck. This is a bang. This is a 4.9 box worthy, godlike, lifetime worthy. Bro, I could smoke this. If I had to make a short list, I never like to say, like, what's my favorite cigar? But if I had to make a short list, if somebody said, all right, you're going to die next month, give us 5 cigars, and we're going to buy you a box of each. And you can smoke your brains out. And the next month, you got 30 days to smoke 5 boxes of cigars. Probably would take 2 boxes of this. I would have no problem smoking this every morning. Strongest Opus X of the classic Opus X line? Yes. It's hitting a point where it's almost ballsy, but still Opus X. For me, that's where I like it. Maybe for you, you prefer the Robusto Toro, and there's nothing wrong with those cigars at all. But for me, this is where I like the X. I'm down to the fucking nub. I love this fucking cigar. You need to try this Petit Lancero, 6 1/4 by 39 Opus X. It's probably my favorite size of the regular line. If you want more of the sweetness and less strength and less spice, then go for like Robusto Toro. But I'm telling you, this size makes. I got probably a good hour out of this thing. This size really makes the Opus X kind of like a powerhouse, but in a Dominican high-end way, not like the drone. But it's. Oh my God! Oh wow! I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Muchas gracias, Señor Carlito. Yo quiero más. Opus X for $13.50. I can't believe it. I should have bought the fucking box.